Hey, did you ever do a gait analysis? Our local running store does that for athletes to help them fit into a proper running shoe. The examination kind of goes like this. They put you on a treadmill and they begin to watch or videotape you as you take every stride. You land and roll forward, and they can videotape that, and then they begin to give you feedback on what's the best type of shoe to wear. Is that a cushion shoe or a stability shoe or a neutral shoe? It's valuable information. Also, just even to correct some maybe body mechanics that will help you run more efficiently. You know, I'd like to use that as kind of a pause and pivot moment today to think about a spiritual gait analysis. Ephesians chapter 5 really does help us. It begins with the examining our overall spiritual life. The command is, be imitators of Christ. The writer says, you know, kind of jump on this treadmill and I'll watch how you're landing. Is anybody seeing Jesus in your life? Do they notice who you're imitating or following? Is anybody, seeing your patience? Or what about the love? Jesus was loving. Did they see that in you? And forgiving. And full of mercy. Well, what about you? Are they seeing that in you? You know, if we call ourselves Christ followers, then we are so well served to have our lives examined in this way. What evidence in my life is it that when I walk into the workplace or sit with my family, hey, is there any imitation of Jesus? It's accurate to say, of course, that imitation is really a lifelong process, right? When you read Ephesians 5, you see that word live or life often repeated in the English. In the original language, though, I've got to say, it was actually very specific in the Greek mind. They understood it was referring to your daily walk. Let's examine our walk day to day. Are you walking out what you believe in every decision, in every action? The writer went on to give us some very specific gait analysis, spiritual gait analysis. He says, let's examine your moral life, your view of sexuality, your in personal finances. What about the words you speak to your friends, your spouse, your coworkers? It's no wonder that we're encouraged to accept this kind of close scrutiny. Remember, Jesus did say a tree will be known, how? By its fruit. Pivot around that. Allow the spiritual analysis. If you think, well, man, I am beyond help. I don't measure up. I've run aimlessly, kind of self-absorbed life. I've kind of been way off course. Well, if that's you, then you know what? You too can really pivot. See, that's exactly why Jesus came into this world. He came that we might have life. He came to give his life for us so that we can have a relationship with God, so that we can get back on track, so that we can run more efficiently, that we can live this examined life more to the full and not feel guilty. You want to know more? Hey, hit that contact coach button and let's talk.